Rome, how the hell did a couple get married at Costco? Since when did they start selling cousins in bulk? Let us know when you get a chance. Signed, The South. Yo. Jolene.
Yo.
All right, so if the two best words in sports, let me just go off the board for this. We're going to talk NBA next with Tom Haberstroh. And then that last segment of the Friday show is always busy with the ATP, the week that was, a few telephone calls. If the two best words in sports are Game 7, then maybe the worst two words in non-sports are wedding season. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not that soulless bastard who doesn't appreciate love and marriage. Far from it. But let's not pretend like there's anything worse than watching your refrigerator pile up. You know, and we've all been through this stage when we're at that age, that marriage age. There's nothing worse than watching your fridge pile up in the spring with a half dozen save the dates, hijacking your summer Saturdays, nuking your stash of airline miles. And you know what it's going to cost. What it's going to cost financially, what it's going to cost in terms of time spent, what it's going to cost you emotionally, what it's going to cost in never having a day or a weekend to yourself, seemingly ever again. You see, like a wedding invitation on some level is a burden. I mean, first you got to RSVP, then you got to hit up the registry, then you got to get suited and booted, then you have to go. And then every once in a while, for whatever reason, whether it's finances or an issue in the family, they're dry sometimes. They're dry. And the ones that are dry generally don't have music either. It's a bad day. Then you got to go. And it's not just that you have to do all that. You have to do it 6 or 7 times a year. I think we've all been through that. You know, that year or 2 or even 3 where it feels like you go every single weekend to a wedding. 6 times a year, 7 times a year. I mean, pretty soon you're begging your engaged friends, man, just go to the courthouse. Just elope. Call the whole thing off. Unless your engaged friends are Julian Paris and Margot Shine, a couple of legends from San Diego who tied the knot just yesterday. And they did so at a Mission Valley Costco. A Mission Valley Costco. A Costco in San Diego County. I can hear the forklifts and cash registers from here. Check these two out. I love these two. You ever watch a show on TV, like a reality show or HGTV or something, and turn to the wife or the girlfriend and say, man, I want to know those people. I want to hang out with those people. I want to party with those people. Well, never on HGTV. I've never seen anybody on that network I want to hang out with. But, yeah, sometimes on TV I'll say that. Yeah, I want to hang out with them. They'd be fun. These two are those two. See, a story goes to Julian met his wife online, and their first date was at a Costco 3 years ago. Now, when you hear the phrase, there's someone for everyone, it might actually be true. Because some woman out there met a dude online who suggested, why don't we go to Costco as their first date? And she showed up. And now they're Mr. and Mrs. Discount Bulk Warehouse. Because why go to the movies when you can go to Costco and watch 50 movies on 50 different 90-inch plasmas? Why go somewhere for a sit-down dinner when you can order $2 chicken bakes and then fight off hungry pigeons in the food court? Now, I'd imagine most young girls dream of their wedding day from a very early age. But most young girls do not envision a bunch of stacked pallets and shopping carts as background decor. But then again, most girls are not Margot Shine. I love the idea that the invited guests probably had to circle the parking lot for like an hour to look for a spot. Because you know they did. Just like you know that every single guest needed a member card to get through those gigantic garage doors. Costco is a club. They don't just let anybody in there. You need to be a club member. Now, I do have some questions, since the local news did not do a good enough job of setting the scene. Where exactly was the ceremony? Was it between the basketball hoops and the canoes? What did the bride wear? a Kirkland signature designer dress? Did the father of the bride walk her down aisle 8 or aisle 9? Did they just pull a gazebo down from the shelf and use it for the altar? Were free samples served at cocktail hour? Did guests get to take home empty cardboard boxes as centerpieces? Did the receipt checker sign the marriage license with the highlighter pen? Was music played off of all those demo Bluetooth speakers? And here's great news, right? If you forgot a gift, there's 48 aisles of gifts surrounding you. And whatever you buy the happy couple, you know it's going to last them a lifetime, since nobody in the history of the world has ever gotten to the bottom of anything they've ever purchased from a Costco. And speaking of lifetimes, I do wish this couple a lifetime of happiness. And since they're at a Costco, you may as well grab a couple of premium discount caskets, because they'll both be dead one day. And because Costco does sell caskets. Because Costco sells everything. Hell, on your way out, fill up that rig with some bargain gasoline. Get your tires rotated. Sign up for a cruise vacation. May as well. You're already there. Now, this might sound like the best wedding ever, but it's not. But it's not the couple's fault. It's Costco's fault. Because even though it seems like they'd have everything they could ever hope for or need there, they didn't. In fact, not only did they not have everything they'd ever need, they didn't have the one thing that they most needed, the one thing we all need. The one thing missing from yesterday's proceedings is the one thing missing not only from their wedding, but our lives. The freaking Polish hot dog. We've covered this. And until Costco brings that glorious meat stick back to its rightful place on their menu board, then what are we really talking about here? How can everybody be happy if everybody is still hungry? That's on you, Costco. That's on you. They did the right thing. They brought their wedding to you. Now you bring back the Polish dog to all of us. And if you're wondering right now, man, did Van Smack really just do an entire take on a Costco wedding just to say, bring back the Polish dog? Yes. Yes, Van Smack did. Yes, I did. Man, bring it back, Costco. Do the right thing. And congratulations to those two. Well done. Well played. I want to hang out with you two. Congrats, Margot. Congrats, what's-his-face.
That's pretty awesome.
I want to hang out with you too. Dear Jim, if I had known there'd be weddings at Costco, I would have shown up in a wedding dress. Signed, Jeff in San Antonio. RG in Peoria. Man, I cannot tell you how badly I'm fighting the thermostat today in this studio. Craziest thing ever. I go up 1 degree, I might as well be working on the surface of the sun. I go down 1 degree, it's like Antarctica in here. I cannot figure this thing out. I ride this thing up and down every single day. Absolutely brutal. 1-800-636-8686. Don't forget, I will be in New York for the NFL on CBS. That is on Sunday, 12 noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. Dear Jim, absolutely beautiful to see that couple get married in a Costco. My wife and I got engaged in a Krispy Kreme. Registered for wedding gifts at Baskin-Robbins. Had a morning wedding at Waffle House. Honeymooned beside the chocolate wonderfall at Golden Corral, then bought a piece of property and settled down to raise a family right outside Macaroni Grill. Matrimonially yours, Fatzel Rose. Who are you coming to our twins, Denny's and Wendy's first birthday party? At Jack Arkansas tweets, what's wrong with getting married at a Costco? Sign people that get engaged at football stadiums. That's a tool move. I've never been a fan of that. A kayak fish. Did the bride and groom have to buy the wedding rings in packs of 12? At JP Emmett, Myles Garrett, with all due respect, is wrong. The biggest meat-eating dinosaur was the Charlie Weisosaurus. Anybody else? Are you all done? I know I am. Are you having fun? I know I'm not.
And right now you're a 6-5 football team.
When we come back, we'll talk some basketball. We'll actually do the show, if you don't mind. The show that they hired me to do. Tom Haberstroh joins me. Hey, Rome. A Nutella punch out at Costco. Who did it, Rome? Ohio or Florida? I like that. Brooks M. Ohio or Florida? Except it's Wednesday, not Friday, and the answer is neither. The answer is neither. Maybe I should go there right now. Maybe I should lay that out right now. It actually happened in the 818. It happened here in the Valley. All right, so we talked yesterday about Keystone Light. And a couple of guys from TCU knocked out some guy, allegedly, for a case of Keystone Light. And I made the point that in knuckleheads, that's not a reason to go. Key Light is not a reason to go. Yeah, well, neither are Costco samples. Yet an old man got punched in the face by some dude over Nutella. It went down in the 818. And yes, I pretty much am from the 818.
818 for life.
Right? I'm not proud of it. No, I'm proud of the 818. I'm just not proud that this went down in the 818. It went down in the 818 at the Burbank Costco, where a 24-year-old dude blasted a 78-year-old man over some samples. According to the Los Angeles Times, the alleged puncher was snatching up all the Nutella samples. The punchee called him out on it and then got his face blasted for it. Man, that is so wrong on so many different levels. So wrong for so many reasons. For the last time, the sample table is not your personal buffet. I know Costco is for buying in bulk, but it's not for sampling in bulk. The old lady with the hairnet who is smearing hummus on a cracker, she is not your personal chef. Except that people jump on those samples like the lady is handing out $100 bills. You've got a shopping cart with a 10-pound jar of pickles, 2 years' worth of pretzels. But you'll elbow somebody in the ribs over one little Dixie cup of peanut brittle? I mean, hell, I get it. It's free. Everybody loves free stuff. But it's not like she's grilling Thanksgiving turkeys or free porterhouses. It's a 1/4-inch chunk of liverwurst. Yeah, Rome, but it's free liverwurst, and free is me. I know, but it's still a 1/4-inch chunk of liverwurst, a tiny piece of peanut brittle. You don't need to drop kick somebody to get it. Freaks who go door busting with a baseball bat on Black Friday to get a 40% discount on a toaster are embarrassed by some dude punching an old man over a little square of salami. Or in this case, Nutella. Folks who wet themselves sitting online for a laptop cannot believe that you're acting like this. The 24-year-old dude was trying to grab all the samples like the doorbuster who thinks that he can claim 5 flat screens. That's not the way it works. And when some older gentleman called him on it, he punched him in the face. Hey, Sonny, settle down. Save some for the rest of us. And he punched an elderly guy in the face over Nutella. Busted open an old man's eye. Split this old man's eye over samples of Costco. And this may or may not shock you, but the sample puncher has a long criminal record, including drug dealing. Yeah, well, let's just say that if he thinks he could just walk into a Costco and just snatch up all the Nutella, he's doing more than just dealing those drugs. Here's hoping, well, he's facing up to 11 years in prison. 11 years in prison because of elder abuse and a prior record. Here's hoping this cat gets a free sample of Kirkland brand justice. You don't want to mess with elderly people anyway, ever, anyway, but especially at Costco where you're far outnumbered. Yeah, I hope that Nutella was worth 11 years in the hole. God, dude, punching out old people for samples at Costco. Are you kidding me? Is that what the world's come to? 1-800-636-8686. I'm telling you, you cannot punch an old guy in the face and not expect to do some serious jail time. And good, right? Good. Here is a sentence that I never thought that I would say in my entire career on radio. Here it is. It has been a big summer for hot dogs. As weird as it is to say that, as weird as it is to say that, there's no denying it. I mean, take a look back. The Philly Fanatic lasered a hot dog through some old lady's mug. Damn near turned her into a Pez dispenser. 2 weeks ago, Joe Chestnut, or 2 weeks later, Joe Chestnut did his disgusting freak show and inhaled 74 hot dogs. But today, a far more grave and serious hot dog story. It leads the news. I probably should have gotten to it sooner. If you're driving right now, I would suggest you pull your rig over. If you're at work, I would tell you to get to a private, quiet place. If you're at home, make sure you're not near anything valuable, because you might be tempted to smash something in rage. I'm not hyping this up. I mean this. Costco, the giant warehouse chain that many of you are familiar with and members to. The only place where you can get a basketball hoop, a drum of dill pickles, a New York Times best-selling book, and an engagement ring, all on a single trip, is, and you need to wait for this, Costco is discontinuing the Polish hot dog from their food court menu. Fact. It's happening.
Literally running down my face.
Whoa. The Polish dog ripped from the menu. The reaction has been swift and violent, Alvy. And angry. Thanks, Alvy.
You're literally running down my
The
face.
Seattle Times is reporting that Costco is ripping the greatest dog on planet Earth off their menu to make room for healthier options. And no, it's not fake news. No, it is not some sick joke. It's real. ABC 7, San Francisco has got the deets.
If you're making a trip to Costco today, you may notice some changes on the food court menu. The warehouse chain is shaking things up a bit. It has removed the Polish dog from the menu at some of its locations. You'll also notice some healthier additions, including a new acai fruit bowl, organic burger, and plant-based protein salad.
I'm telling you, it's a national tragedy because the Polish dog at the Costco food court was a national treasure. There's nothing better in America than wheeling out a 90-inch flat screen TV, a lifetime supply of paper towels, having your giant ass receipt checked by an exit greeter, and then heading to the food court for a $1.50 Polish dog and a drink. $1.50. This is what the best lunch in the history of the world costs. $1.50. A price that has stayed the same since 1985. So has the dog. The best dog ever has stayed the same since then. The price has stayed the same. Hell, Alvin can feed the entire family with a Hamilton at Costco and get change. And it's not, right? And it's not just about that dog. Don't act like it's only about the dog. Let's not act like that onion wheel was not the best thing in the world, because it was. Nothing like cranking that thing and watching that cascade of perfectly diced white onions fall effortlessly onto the best dog in the world. And then the pump action mustard vat. It's incredible. Costco was not going to waste your time with stupid plastic spoons and even more stupid packets that you can't get open that end up on your shirt. They chased the best dog at the best price with the best condiment experience ever. It was beautiful. Freaking heaven on earth. And now it's gone. Gone. And don't come up in here and tell me about they still have pizza or chicken bakes or turkey sandos. I sure as hell don't care about meatless protein salads or fruit bowls. The Polish dog was the star of that show. Everybody knows it. What are you going to tell me next? What are you going to tell me next? That In-N-Out is ditching fries? That In-N-Out is ditching double-doubles? What, is Wendy going to kill the Frosty? Yeah, J-Bo. Yeah, J-Bo's out of the taco business. Sure they're not. You see, this is the kind of post-Polish dog apocalyptic world that it feels like to me right now. The late Swiss-American psychiatrist Elizabeth Kubler-Ross says there are 5 stages of grief. The first 3 are denial, anger, and bargaining. It's fair to say that America is collectively cycling through all of those emotions right now. You want denial? Here's denial. A Twitter user named Joanna Thumbed Out, quote, I'm still not over Costco getting rid of their Polish hot dog. Like, why? You want anger? I give you anger. At Mr. Joey tweets, Costco, y'all bleeping up? How in the world y'all removing the Polish dog from the menu? That bleep is a national treasure. Preach, Joe. Here's some bargaining. Here's the bargaining phase. An online petition to bring back the Polish dog pleads with Costco. We will pay more. Charge us $2.50. So that guy's willing to pay $2.50. Costco's founder, Jim Senegal, once said, this guy said this back in 2008, quote, another reason why the internet's in ink. He said this in 2008. We're known for that hot dog. That's something you don't mess with, end quote. Jimbo. Empty freaking words. Empty words, empty stomachs, empty hearts, Jimmy. Devastating news. And if you want to talk about it, I'm here for you to talk about it. Because I think it's going to take the collective healing of all of us to get through this thing. So my advice to you, do what I plan to do. Pour out a 20-ounce fountain drink for the Costco Polish dog today. Those who know it, get it. Those who know, get it. R.I.P. Rest in peace. The greatest dog at the greatest price at the greatest condiment bar ever. Oh, and anybody who tweets that Costco still has the all-beef hot dog, yeah, just not the Polish dog. My track record on Twitter, I still have never blocked anybody. You come at me with that crap, you'll get blocked. Instantly. Because you and I both know it's nothing more than a troll job. The all-beef dog is a joke backup to the Polish dog. You know it, I know it. Putting them in the same sentence is a disgrace to the Polish dog. Save that garbage. I see right through that garbage. Don't bring that here. Don't at me with that unless you want to get blocked. I can see a lot of you thinking, man, I've said some pretty heinous things to Rome. I've called Rome every name in the book. He never blocked me until I talked junk about the Polish dog, and then he did. I know you're upset. I mean, I honestly, I was upset and didn't want to get into it because I thought it would make me more upset, and I'm generally here to hype people up and make people feel good. But you just kept coming at me with it, like, Rome, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Dear Rome, this is unacceptable. My Costco membership might as well be a Sam's Club membership right now. I am just a non-equal with a Sam's Club membership now. John in Huntington Beach wore a solo trip to Costco being one of my dad getaways, right? Right? Like, you need to get out of the house. Where do you need to go? Vegas? Palm Springs? No, man, just Costco. I just got to walk up and down the aisles at Costco, get myself my Polish dog, and I'm good. It's my getaway. Hey, Rome, Polish dogs are still available at Costco up here in Canada. Sorry, eh? Ryan in Calgary. They aren't now, Ryan, but for how long? Get them while you can, Rhino. Rome. Thoughts and prayers to Team USA. I know few things emotionally wreck Americans like being denied mystery meat shoved into a synthetic casing. Sorry for your loss, Matt in Vancouver. Attaboy, Matty. Attaboy, Matty. I'm not even mad at you, Matt. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny. See you on the 20th, Matthew. R Vega 208 tweets, no! Costco dog, why? Hey, Brian C60. We're not too upset about Costco eliminating the Polish dog. Sign people who only go there for the samples. AKB tweets, shout out to Jim Rome for straight breaking hearts with the announcement of no more Polish dogs. I didn't announce it. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. I'm trying to help. I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to give you a place where you can mobilize, come together, gather, and talk about something that is deeply hurtful. I did not announce that. I would never announce that. Announcing it would suggest that I made that decision. I would never make that decision. I'm here to help, not hurt. I'm not here to break any hearts. I'm here to say, man, I know this hurts. I know you're upset about it. You want to talk through it? You want to try to breathe through it? I'm here. Talk to me. I know you're upset. It's been a big summer for hot dogs. At Mock Moda tweets. So, we can still buy tubs of mayo, pallets of butter, and cheese balls in bulk. Or Costco going healthy at the food court. Look, I'm not even here to hate. I love Costco. Don't get that twisted. He's got a point, though, right? At GM, greatest, tweets, War Cleveland more pissed about the Polish dog than taking down the LeBron poster. It means more to them than LeBron. It means more to all of us than anything. At Radom27 tweets, getting rid of the Polish dog at Costco is a great move. Signed, The Magic Hour. You know, you can keep coming at Irv for that. Irv seemed to get over pretty well. Irv's doing fine, thank you. Irv is doing just fine, thank you. Hey, listen, you can't fail unless you put yourself out there. I respect that. I mean, it was unwatchable. It was pretty terrible. But, man, that guy put himself out there. That was a big swing, and he bounced back. I mean, as badly as that went for Irv, there's some guys that never come back from that. Irv looks like he's doing just fine. Extraordinarily wealthy. He's got tremendous authority, power, tastemaker, excellent executive. Irv's fine. You going to keep going back to that magic hour thing over and over and over again? At that Mike Cruz tweets, relax, clones. It's just the Polish dog. The all-beef hot dog is still there. It's still $1.50. The onions, still there. The mustard and ketchup pumps, still there. Hashtag relax. Hey, Mike, I told you, Mike. I warned you, Mike. The Polish dog is not the same as the all-beef dog. Now, you are the one and only guy on my timeline blocked. Blocked! Told you not to go there, Mike. When we come back, clones, I'm here for you. It's a damn good dog for a damn good price with a damn good onion wheel with some unbelievable condiment pumps. It's the whole experience. It's not just the dog, not just the price, not just the onion wheel, not just the vats, not just the pump. It's all of it for $1.50. Or it was. Dear Rome, my Costco's up here. 86th the Polish dog a while ago, and I'm here to tell you it does not get easier with time. Sorry for all of you that are just now dealing with this tragic development. Jeff in Santa Barbara, Gaucho class of 99. That's not good. That's not good because I'm contemplating a Santa Barbara run this weekend. I don't want to hear that. Yo, Gaucho, what's up? That's not a good development. Santa Barbara, one of the best towns ever. That had already gone down already? I didn't know that. Romy, I'm sorry for your loss. May this be step one in the 12-step program towards getting that perfect physique that you are after, a.k.a. my physique. Tyler in Edmonton calling us all fat again.
Fat!
War the Weatherman calling for torrential downpours on July 20th after my pictures start scrolling across the CBS TV waves. Ask Tyler. He couldn't look any better, and we couldn't look any fatter.
Fat!
You got to know that he and Maddie, we're going to love that take. At Scott Gratis tweets, every team in the NBA would rather have that Polish dog than Carmelo Anthony. Not every team. Not the Rockets. They apparently want him.